welcome to The Wandering Elves. I am your host Ken, and I am joined by Ryan as Madriana, Jay as Boreal, Kyle as Eldrin, Rory as Eos, Busy as Hatsu, and John as Weslyn. Kian is AFK this week. He's minding his kids like a responsible adult. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, mind your kids in game. You get 1 week with your kids here, and you're skipping it. Can't believe it.
This guy.
I just locked the door so they can't escape.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
can't escape. Wait a minute.
Can't escape.
Don't know if you can say that about children. We should note that he has his own kids.
I don't think you're parenting
right.
Joseph Fritzl. Calm down.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All right, well, that's pretty much a wrap on the campaign. We made it 99 episodes. I think that was pretty advantageous. For 100 was probably too far. Cool.
Speaking of 100.
Did we just cut that from YouTube? Is that how that works?
Discord.
Yeah.
Stream chats. Beyond the Isles. We need your questions.
Oh, yeah. He's down a wee bit. It's like, it's crunking. Yes, we have a Beyond the Isles coming up. At a date to TBD.
TBD?
Yeah. Because we, it's been a busy week. But we will be at some point over the next week or so doing a recap of our 100 episodes, answering some questions, that kind of stuff. I think Rory put up a post on our Discord in our stream chat section, so feel free to add some stuff. Feel free to ask in this chat. If you know us personally, feel free to ask us personally, whatever you want.
You can post your questions to Keenan's address.
Yeah, it's definitely online somewhere. 100%.
It is online.
Pretty sure you just go to his Twitch and he stream, like his stream intro is just his address.
It's air code in the stream chats.
It probably is, yeah. He has, like, if you put all of his emotes together, it's the air code.
That's his PPS number. You need that in order to open up
Need that to log into mygov.ie.
Personal social.
Yeah, I was just like, it's my gov, yeah.
Yeah.
How else is he meant to get free gifts from his viewers? They need the address to send it to.
Absolutely, yeah.
You don't need to give to be tax robbed.
Just get a Throne account, man. It's easier. What do we talk about? What
Not in this country.
Oh, is it not working? Cool. We are live. This is The Wandering Isles, and we are. Do we have to do the intro again? Have we lost already? We found ourselves on the Pearl. We've been there for a little bit of time. It has been eventful, and if you want to know what happened, watch the last 2 episodes because I don't remember. Cool. So take it away. What do you guys want to do?
They did a blood pact last week.
That's right. They did do a blood pack last week.
Yep.
Yeah.
To the blood collection.
They paid the cheese tax.
Eos tried to lick up Eldrin's blood. Eldrin wasn't happy about it.
Oh, yeah.
It was Boreal who wasn't happy. Boreal is the only one who firebolted his blood.
And Rory was like this close to like retaliation because of misunderstanding.
Yeah.
So, did you firebolt me? No, sir, he did not.
I would never hurt Eos. That's why I said the sand.
The sand beneath Eos. Yeah.
The worst thing about that whole interaction was afterwards, I was like, wait, destroying my blood was an option? And I sat here like after the stream and I was like, I could have done that. I was like, I could have done anything. And I was like, I just stood there.
I'll give you
Stood there and watched her.
I'll give you some advice from a DM to players who are in session 99. You can do almost anything in this campaign. It is your sandbox. Play in it. If there's something that your imagination can come up with, we can probably make it happen.
Okay.
Sandbox.
I don't like sand. It's coarse. Gets everywhere.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn off Cost Camera and mute him there 1 second.
I want to make a pillow out of Boreal's feathers. Can I do that?
No.
That's a question for Boreal.
We'll all die trying.
Have you never heard of Down pillows?
We will all die trying.
With Fabricate, you can literally make it without needing your own plumage.
It takes the components from nearby sources.
I just yanked the word plumage from like secondary school.
Imagine just Boreal since the naked creating a
He did that last week, so doesn't take much.
He'll grow back the feathers and then he can sell them. It's just pure profit.
Fair. That's absolutely fair.
magic quills.
I just robbed from Dash. He can't see me stealing anyway.
True.
Well, speaking of Boreal, we can't like overshadow the fact that he has found true love up there on the mountain. One day, when an owlin meets a harpy.
I can tell you now that harpy had no fucking clue because I had no clue until Kian told me. So,
where is the harpy actually? As a matter of fact, now.
Exactly where we left her.
Beeswax.
Why do you need to know?
In Boreal's DMs.
I'm just curious. I may or may not be trying to subtly try reel it in a bit to be like, what's happening in the game?
Everybody just leave my harpy alone.
Yeah.
Perfect. We pick up where we left off upon the beach. The party walked in different directions, I believe, as you guys kind of prepared to go on the ship. Dash and Lissa got engaged. Lissa will be joining you guys on this leg of the journey, which means there's a spot for one more NPC. Ayame will be joining, but only as far as Palperroth, and shall be departing. So
Asuka, you mean?
Asuka. Yeah, I was just trying to think. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Asuka
So
will be
you
joining.
say Ayame is going to stay on the Isle?
Ayame was going to stay here with Dash's kids and God, I forgot his name. I'm panicking. I don't remember.
Good.
The name of Dash's mentor, the only person who matters to Dash, you know, that kind of person. He's going to mind the
man
kids, and so is
Wait, what was
Ayame.
his name again? I forgot it as well.
Elendor?
Elendor, yeah. That is correct.
Right. Well, that's me tapped out for the rest of the session. I have used all of my brain power today, apparently. What do you guys want to do?
What's
You
the
have-
time of day, DM?
The time of day is night. It is about 4 a.m. You have until sunrise, apparently, to get on the ship. So, whatever you want to do.
Cool. Eos is going to go into the bastion and to her room and just kind of sit on her bed for a few minutes. And she'd like to look around the room, looking upon her belongings, making sure everything is where it was previously. The one thing that she drew her attention to, because it was kind of an indicator of how she was mentally prior Saiganatoshi, Anbadan, etc. She's going to stare at the scales on her windowsill.
Sure.
Just to see how they're balanced.
Oh, they're not balanced at all. They're all tipped to one side.
She's going to stare at that and kind of work on that in her mind for a while. Concern.
Mm-hmm.
That is me.
Okay.
Majorana's going to be making sure the ship is ready to go, ready for its voyage, all stocked up with what they need, some food, some water, enough people to be able to use the boat. Yeah, get that ready basically.
Okay. So you
Since
prep the boat.
Hatsu was following her earlier, I would argue he also went to check if Mom caught up everything, and then also help Majorana to prep the boat, and then get some rest in with some training, some meditation.
Just get some rest in with some intense workout combat training. Yeah.
It's just
That
form of
probably is rest for
relaxation,
Hatsu.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
No problem. So Majorana and Hatsu prep the boat, and then Hatsu does some training. Eos stares at the scales like this because they're unbalanced.
Yeah. 100%, yeah.
What about Boreal? What are you up to?
I'm gonna go visit Mama.
Hello, son. I don't remember her voice. Yeah, she is happy to see you. Her tent is empty and she is asleep, but she's still happy to see you when you barge in and definitely wake her.
I'll do it in the morning. But Jesus, I wouldn't disturb her. You're
Going at sunrise, so she may still be asleep at that point. It's currently 4 a.m. But yeah, you like, it's fine. You're leaving. It's a justifiable reason to wake somebody violently by shaking her.
Well,
It's all burning down! Just like completely trauma dump her.
Is it you again, son?
Boreal
basically
quietly
all-
opens the tent and the tent falls down.
Basically, all I want to do is ask her what would benefit the Isle more. Like a fishing boat or two, or transport, or something I can work on and build, or at least start the building of for them.
Yeah, okay.
But I didn't want to take the choice away from her since I know she's organizing everything.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, they're kind of covered, right? Because they now have to organize supplies. This is going to take a few days to kind of get everything in line. There's a lot of stuff that just came off that boat. So they want to organize it and then systematically lay it out to what they need it for, so they can see how far in the progression they can get. So for the moment, there's not too much in terms of like what you can do. You've already done it. So they need to get started now on their part of this. So
Right.
as much as it's appreciated that you want to, like, that you're eager to get started and stuff, they need a few days to just get things like coordinated so they're wise with the supplies.
Okay, so I woke her up for nothing. Gotcha.
Yeah, but now she's awake and won't be able to get back to sleep, so you know, it's pretty much the whole day ruined as well.
That's the mother's duty.
Yeah, so cool. Yeah, no, but she's happy to see you, and she hugs you and tells you to be safe, especially in Palperroth, because it's Palperroth.
Stay in your loons, yeah. So the one last thing I'll try do then is try catch a big fish.
Okay. It could definitely be done on the ship, but yeah, absolutely, you go fishing. Do you have a fishing kit?
No, I'm gonna use my talents.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Swoop in, steal a fish, swoop out.
Let's do this the right way. Make a
Sheet.
say investigation. You're looking for something.
Normal. Oh, yeah. Dirty 20.
No problem. You definitely see a fish. Make a acrobatics or athletics check.
Oh, they are both awful. So I'll go with this. That is 17. Acrobatics.
Yeah, no problem. You get a decent sized fish.
Lovely. I'll fly it up to Aurelia and leave it outside
Oh shit. Yeah, no problem.
to replenish the fish that I ate on her.
Oh, Varelia. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no worries. I think for a minute I was like, Aurelia, who's that? And I remembered it's from our other campaign. That was Rom's mom, right? That was her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Varelia. No problem. Yeah. So you leave a fish there. It's probably still alive. Just flopping, having a good time.
Give it raw to us.
If she has a hook or anything, because I know she has them all lined up. If there's one outside, I'll hook it and leave it there. If not, I'll just leave a fish at the door.
Okay. Absolutely.
I love that Boreo's basically just done the Pebble and the Penguin.
Basically, yeah. Nice. Okay. Consider it
So yeah,
done.
that's why I couldn't leave it till the ship.
Gotcha. But you could, because you can
I know,
fly.
yeah.
Like, you just kind of being a bitch
No,
about
I'll
it.
just-
All right.
I'll just fly away then.
Fine. Fly away. Oh no. That's the new way. Walk away. I fly away. Eldrin, what do you do?
Is the sun rising? Because if it's not right now and it's not time to get up, I am flat out asleep. Because the last thing I did was go back to my room, and if it's still 4 a.m., I am on my second snooze.
No worries. Eldrin sleeps and misses the ship.
That's what. No, that's
That's what you said, right? Yeah, you said you were going to sleep and miss the ship. Is that what you said? Is that what? Yeah.
I'll stay on. Fine, I'll stay on the island and just. I'll fish.
You'll doze off.
I'll become an old fisherman, and eventually I'll change my name to Weslyn, and I'll be old Weslyn.
But how did you get blinded? We have to find out.
Self-inflicted.
Fair. Speaking of Weslyn, what are you doing for the last couple of hours?
He's going to be going through the future dream. I'm not really sure if he's got a term for it or not. While hanging out with Chicken and the weird alien plant thing, get a sense of WTF. Just a point of clarification from that future dream vision thing. did we see for certain Remington's head being removed from his body? Or
Correct.
was it just the beginning of the action? So we did see, stuff and the head fall and such.
Fell.
Okay.
Fell to the ground, rolled down the steps, made a funny face, and then died. Yeah.
Perfect.
No, but
Some
he
blinking
definitely-
involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he did.
And For all we know, that was 100% Remington.
For all intents and purposes.
Okay. Just checking.
Just chicken.
Just checking. Perfect. Well, that is what Weslyn does, is just kind of go through, make sure you didn't miss anything in all of that, and then try and figure out how that all got hijacked. Should be something I'm sure you'll be working on in the next coming days. For sure.
The sun rises. Madriana, the ship is ready. Boreal, you're just returning. Eldrin, chicken, licks you awake as the sun crests through the window. Eos.
I am very startled that chicken is licking me, because I've not interacted with chicken in quite a while. Like I would probably jump up out of the bed.
Yeah. Scare chicken away. Good moves. Eos, you're looking at the scale, and behind the window, the sun begins to rise. Hatsu, as you're training. And Weslyn, chickenless now in his hut because chicken had to go by Eldrin. You can see the sun cresting through the window of your mud hut. The resounding, overwhelming reaction being, the ship is ready. The sun has risen. And Dash is no longer single and ready to mingle. Dash and Lissa will join you first, Madrona, on the ship. Is there any other
On
NPC?
the dash.
He'll just nod towards you. And Lissa, it's easier if I talk through Lissa because I don't want to talk through Dash. She'll show you the ring that Dash had made for her, that Boreal made for him.
It's a bit cheap, isn't it?
Apparently it was made with magic. Can't put a cost on that. Aren't many of those on the Isles. This metal may not even
I'm glad
exist.
you're happy.
She's happy. They're both happy. They're both exhausted. It's been a long night.
I'm sure it has.
It's a long, just happy, completely platonic night. I don't know who will come across the ship first. You have rowboats that have to come across here. I don't know how the rowboats are getting back. That's not my problem. But Dash and Liz are on the ship.
Before we leave, Hatsu would actually go to see Ayame before they go.
Sure. Yeah. Ayame would be sitting with. Oh my god, I blanked on his name again. Elendor. Thank you. We'll be sitting with Elendor, and they each have one baby. The babies do not abide by clocks or time, so sunrise means nothing to them. They are just awake, and that is it.
Amen.
I'm speaking to a few people here. Yeah.
So you decided to stay?
She nods. I feel it's my duty. I must help when I can. Palperroth is also not a good place for me.
So you trust these enough to put my life in their hands?
I trust you enough to know you'll put your life in the right hands.
Hi.
But I'll be here when you come back. It's only a few days, right?
We're going to Palperroth. You never know, I guess. And as usual, there's a lot of unsolved stuff that we might have to deal with.
If you
And
need me,
Dash
I'll
is
be here.
wanted, I think.
Yes, he's definitely wanted. There were so many posters in Anbaden. If you need me, I'll be here.
As you said, I think they need you more. Asuka's gonna come with us to continue her studies in Palperroth, and
Hey.
there's nobody left from the old patrols. No guards. But there might be some capable people here that could need a little bit of training when you have time in between.
What is our protocol if strangers visit?
Ideally, somebody would scout ahead and figure out that somebody's approaching. But I think the kids in Veralia should stay in the bastion if that appears. But my mom will know better.
Okay.
But I would assume that would be the safest place that we have at the moment.
Okay. They'll be safe. I will be a watchful eye for Dash and for your mother. And I will make sure that everybody is safe.
Aye. He bows down firmly
She bows too.
and
The same bow.
leaps towards the ship.
Baby throws up on the floor. Yeah. That's the only thing I just know about babies. They just randomly choose to vomit. That's all I know.
Canon.
Never said.
The yeah, Amy sits back down. As you're leaving, Elendor sort of nods to you as well. More a knowing nod that things will be okay. A lie because things won't be okay, but it'll be okay. As you guys are heading off the island, is there anything anyone else wants to do as they make their way towards the little rowboat?
Eos would be physically trying to put one finger on one side of the scale, trying to get it to balance, but every time she lets go, obviously it doesn't.
Balance is when you put your finger on it, like as in you're holding it. It's not like resisting you, but it definitely goes back to its natural state when
Big sigh. Turns around, makes sure her backpack is all ready to go. Everything she needs, the mask that Boreal made, and everything else is there. She places the book that Boreal gave her, the one called The Inner Sanctum of Trance.
Mm-hmm.
By now she would have read it, so she'll pop that into the Bastion inventory.
Sure.
If that is possible. But
Sure.
I haven't read that book yet. I'm just gonna leave it here
why did you give it to me?
because I had lots of books to read.
Oh.
When I
Eos
was a
didn't know
kid,
that.
I would let people borrow my Game Boy to play a game. It doesn't mean I finished the game yet. Yeah.
But anyway, that's what she does, and she goes down the stairs of the Bastion to Ducky, hops on Ducky, one very spirited ride out to the shoreline, off Ducky, Pokeball, and then
Cool.
makes way to the boat.
Ducky in the Pokeball.
So hearing people leave and whatnot, I'd be getting up, getting everything ready, and going down towards the shore also myself. I would like to, on my way out, kind of, I'd like pat myself, kind of like, all right, I've got this. The supplies that were coming in, would they still be getting unloaded and kind of like all getting packed away, whatnot?
Yeah, they'd be unloaded already, for sure.
Is there a certain specific area that like supplies are gone to? Anything like that?
Kind of wherever they're like they'd be organized, so there'd be like a little lumberyard and stuff like that, like place for stone, little quarry, whatever. Yeah, not a quarry, but you know what I mean. A little section for stone and a little section for wood and whatever. Yeah.
I'd imagine miscellaneous kind of things. There was rations, I know that, and the Major Anna is taking care of that. I would be kind of specifically looking for, if possible, if there's any small pieces of cork around.
Sure. Yep. No problem.
If I do find and locate the piece of cork, I would like
discarded cork from bottles of whatever that were brought in. Sure.
Super. If possible, if there's, let's say, multiples, I'm not going to go take 100. That is insane. But if there's like maybe 4 or something, like 3 or 4 or whatever.
Sure.
Does
it need to have a value for a spell, or is it just an item that you need?
Piece of cork is literally.
Doesn't matter then. It's a component in your spell casting.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Before anyone gets on any boats, who's still on the beach with me?
So the rest of you are just meeting up on the beach. Dash and Liz are already across with the Madrona, but the rest can be just coincidentally meeting on the beach at this time. Sure.
Cool. I can imagine like everyone's getting ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down for a minute, kind of legs crossed, and I'm going to have the piece of cork. I'm going to plant it into the ground.
Okay.
And I'm going to ritually cast Water Walk on the people on the beach with me.
Okay. How many people can you target with that?
Up to 10 willing creatures can walk on liquid surfaces, water, acid, lava, etc., as if it's solid ground.
Nice. Dash is incredibly mad he didn't get to walk on water.
Jump the gun.
It's probably for the best because he took the robot over and I haven't figured out in my head how to get that back to you yet, so that worked.
So yeah, I'll take a few minutes to ritually cast that, and then anyone who chooses to walk over
just make sure you you did already. Yeah. Cool.
I'll probably take the first leap by getting up and walking towards the water.
Takes about an hour to cast that. Just heads up.
Does it? No way.
So you can do that. That's okay.
Isn't the ritual usually 10 minutes? Oh, it's 10 minutes per level, right?
Lasts an hour. Duration an hour.
Oh, lasts an hour. Sorry.
I was kind of worried there for a second. I was like, wait.
What's the cast time? Is it instantaneous?
Ritual is 10 minutes, unless I want to use the spell slot for it.
Is it just instantaneous though? Does it not have a...
Yeah, it just says casting time, action, or ritual.
1 action to cast, 10 minutes of ritual.
Awesome. Yeah, no worries. Oh, I can see that there.
If Hatsu would see, like, would Aldrin verbally explain what he's gonna do?
I wouldn't be saying, oh, hey, wait on, and I do this. I'm going to kind of sit down in like a moment of, all right, I'm just awake. I've not done this before, but I've read about it. And it's kind of like I'm going to practice to do this moment.
So you do this, but you don't tell anybody, and then you just walk on water?
Yeah, I get into that. So
all right.
So I'm going to ritually cast it. Once I know that it has been casted, I'm going to get up, I'm going to stretch, and I'm going to turn to everyone and say, right, let's make it to the boat. And I'm going to walk towards the water and then walk on the water. And I'll take about maybe 5-10 steps on the water and look and go, you can all come with me. It's fine.
How do you do that?
Just
It's magic.
magic, yeah. It's just a thing I've studied and I've practiced it. I think you'll have a blast.
Hatsu just fucking dashes like a maniac, Naruto run.
I'm going to take like 3 steps, get freaked the fuck out, and fly. Can't do it.
Fair.
Wet feathers means drowning, so I can't do it. So it's a fear thing, so I have to fly.
Eos would walk very trepidatiously along the water, like kind of
That's
tiptoe,
word.
but not really tiptoe. She's like, not understanding if you made like some kind of invisible bridge or if she's actually able to walk water. She just doesn't understand what you've actually done. It's like Indiana Jones crossing the gorge in Jordan.
When I see Eos kind of like been like, oh god, what's going on? I'm just gonna say, it's okay. It's just magic. We can walk underwater for about an hour. Hour tops.
She picks up the pace, walks very briskly to the boat.
It's just damp enough to get your socks wet.
Ah, no!
You,
That was me today when washing the car.
you yeah, you all. I don't know. Do you all start walking? Is it anyone refusing?
Yeah, you have a little think about how we did that, but as a side quip on the it's okay, it's just magic. Magic isn't just magic, Eldrin.
Isn't it not?
No.
If you want, we can walk and talk about it. We've got the space here.
Oh, we'll have plenty of time to talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I know there's different types of magic. I know there's the blood magic, but this isn't anything insane, right? It's just magic.
Is it not? Are you not walking on the ocean?
Yeah, it's
Is that normal?
no.
No.
It's very much not. But, and I just go, I don't think these are normal. As I pull down my glass and you can just see my big glowing yellow eyes, and I'm like, these kind of aren't normal either. But hey, look where we are.
Interesting. Let's go.
Cool. That's everybody. Hatsu's dashed on. Boreal's taken flight. Cool. And I
Dash
look
is already
around,
on.
And I look back at the pearl for a moment. I'm like,
Chicken's still on the beach, just chilling.
yeah. Chicken, come along. If I just kind of like stare at his direction, does he move along? Does he stay there?
Yeah, it just stays there.
I just
Hatsu kind of climbs on the ship, and because while he was running, there was a thought that came into his mind, and he kind of, a little bit out of breath, not a lot, but a little bit, fucking leaps on the ship, stands in front of Dash and Liz and goes, "Who's gonna feed the babies?"
Wizard did it. They'll be fine. I don't want to go into more detail than that. They'll be fine.
I don't think that's how it works. As far as I know, they need a mother.
Yeah, there are other ways. It's taken care of. We planned ahead when we were in Saganatoshi and brought the ample amount of everything that they will need. It's all taken care of. All they need is water, which
We
they've boiled.
haven't.
Everything seems to be fine.
We haven't invented formula yet, and we don't have.
Oh no, they
goals.
have better formula than we do. It's such incredible formula. Omega formula.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I get it. I retreat my question.
No, it's a good question. We just better not think
The
too much
floor
about
is
it.
yours, Judge.
The same way we shouldn't think too much about when you guys use the toilet in this campaign, because there's never been discussion of it, but we'll just assume. It's
Oh,
just
I'm straight
magic.
up. Hatsu has diapers. That's his thing.
Eos bathes very regularly.
Right. It has good plumbing, this world. It has surprisingly advanced in some ways, and those specific ways are the ways that we just don't talk about.
For days.
If you ever need to ask, how did this happen? Those are the ways. The babies would be fine. They don't even eat. They're just, you know, why would they? They'll eat roast chicken, just like anyone else.
Just to confirm, Chicken has chosen not to come, or is he protesting walking on the water?
Could be either. Does not appear to want to walk in the water. I wouldn't stress it too hard.
Chicken. Yeah, I mean, just to make sure, Chicken is its own creature, but I will go back just to make sure. If it's choosing to stay, it is welcome to stay. But if it's a matter of it not wanting to walk on the water, I can carry it.
As you turn around to walk back to Chicken, Chicken is no longer on the beach. You look around and Chicken is sitting on the ship, waiting for you guys. Just needs a
that
moment.
Also tracks.
Just needs a moment where you're not looking at it, so it can stand
That
up,
also tracks.
take a smoke, and just relax. You know, it's leaning against the balcony, having a cigarette, wearing a leather jacket. It says Gusto on the back.
It's like when he's bought a car in GTA. You can't do when you're looking at it.
What a reveal if Gusto was Chicken the whole fucking time. And yes, Roy, absolutely. Yeah. You guys get over to the ship. Hatsu's definitely the first one of you up on board.
Eos climbs up. Hatsu.
Eos.
Yeah.
Is
Didn't know.
that some... I haven't
Spell.
heard that before. Is that something new?
No,
What does it mean?
I'm out of breath.
Ah,
He said the spell would last, but I didn't realize it would take so long to get here. This is all tall ship. Tall ship.
time is relative. If you run faster, you have more time left.
I don't know how you do that. My knees, they couldn't.
Well, I think you can read books faster than me, so I think it's kind of practice.
Fair point.
Do you have your mask?
In my backpack. I double checked everything. Except the fact that I'm wearing mismatched socks, but
And they're wet.
they're in the wash.
I would advise you to wear it as much as you can, because new masks are sticky and smelly sometimes when the leather is fresh.
While he's saying that, she's like, takes out the mask and click, 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 pops it on.
Click, 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 click. Questions about this mask? You're all aboard the ship, just to make it a little easier. I believe it's a nice day. We'll find out.
Are we ready to set sail, everyone?
Hi.
It's a
So you're
clear-
still planning on landing at Verdois, Captain?
I'm going to get us close enough that I should be able to jump off and pretty much fly the way. I might try and hang onto a ship going into the dock just to get through.
Hi. Just in case there would be like a vacant fisher boat or something. Maybe,
I mean, if there is.
you know, we could have two captains.
Are you trying to tell me to steal the other boat?
No, no, no. I'm just saying we could be more than the pirates.
I see what you're saying. I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Hi.
Are you raising the anchor?
Raise the anchor, lower the sails.
Once I'm on, yeah.
Eldrin's just like, all right, is everyone on? And the ship just goes. He's just like, no, wait. To be fair, you could fly up
Well, I
and
mean,
just land on it. You'd be fine.
Imagine like the last step, he goes like, wait up.
Next time you're AFK,
The
Kyle,
chain-
expect it.
Yeah. The rope is starting to get tension as the anchor is starting to get pulled in, so Aldrin better start running.
Just holds onto the rope, gets an elevator up. It's perfect.
You've been skiing.
I just Jack Sparrow it.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I need to watch those movies again. But if I watch those movies again, it'll just be a pirate campaign for 9 months.
Yar.
I'm okay with that.
I thought it is already. I don't know.
Hoist the colors.
Pirate adjacent. The ship starts to leave. You look back, you see the Isle, the Pearl, as you sail away. Once again, upon the waters. Rhino's favorite place to be. And we set sail towards Palperroth with a quick brief stop somewhere within striking distance of Verdwar. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do? You won't be in Verdwar for this evening.
Eos will be up there next to whoever's piloting. I think it's Major Anna right now, with her rapier out with the compass, kind of helping gesture in which direction we should be sailing, per our information.
Okay.
Keep it on track.
If you navigating and we've had to at the helm, you guys should have no problem getting to. Where is it? We're actually going into
Riortes, I think.
Riortes. And then you're going to make it from foot to Riortes to Palperroth. Good to know.
Yeah, you can always sail to Palperroth if you want. They have a dock.
How wide is the pathway to there? Is it wide enough for this boat?
Oh, phenomenally, yes. That's how we get all the inputs.
So straight to Palperroth then. That makes more sense.
Helpful.
It's a little more expensive for parking, but it's okay.
Less walking on hot sand for Ducky. I'm happy about that.
Well, hopefully Dash can have a word with his benefactor in Palperroth. She might be able to help out with the finances of the boat.
This has always been an expert with daggers, but when she's shooting them from her eyes at Dash, it's an exceptionally scary thing to witness. Yeah, Dash just stays quiet about that.
I just lean over to Alyssa and just say, by the way, he was nothing but respectable and professional about that. I was only teasing you yesterday.
Yes, well, I have to make sure he stays that way.
Oh, absolutely. Keep that chain around his neck as long as you can.
Oh, we'll be getting a ring for his finger that's far too tight. We will never take it off. Knowing Keaton, he's probably like, what?
I'd stick it around his neck before his finger, but I see where you're going.
Because he's not here, Dash leaning against the banister suddenly feels incredibly seasick. Looking a bit green in the
Yeah.
gills.
Some shrimp.
Seems like he might not like sea fish, or shellfish, I should say, sea fish, as opposed to land fish.
There's lake fish.
All right, fair. Okay.
There's also fish in the desert sometimes. They can dry up to 1 year, and if you put some water on them, they just revitalize.
Nice. That's good to know.
Calm down,
Just checking.
Slate. Jesus.
That wasn't really, there was an oddly Richard factor right there. Hell yeah. You guys are underway. You're about an hour out. Anything you guys want to do?
In between, you would see Hatsu doing something strange. He would kind of walk on all fours, almost like a cat. And occasionally, he would jump like left, right, try to hide behind stuff, like dodge behind stuff, and all sorts of stuff like that.
It's new.
You okay, Hatsu?
Hi.
Ah! She lifts up the mask and goes, Puts it back down.
So much garlic.
Yeah.
Feel that peppermint.
You can join if you want, Eos.
What is it that you're doing?
Oh, you count cats. I try to become a cat. If that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
You will understand when I perfected this new technique, I guess.
I believe in you. It's just new and odd, but you're really good at it.
I mean, you saw this,
And he kind of climbs up the bird's nest a little bit, like I would say like 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then he jumps and does like fall down like a cat kind of thing, and lands on all fours again, but very slow.
You have to start somewhere, Eos.
How are you defying gravity?
That is the tricky part. You see, in reality, there's no gravity.
He's just trying to mess with your mind, I think, Eos.
No, I saw him literally go woo, and then boom.
Yeah, but like he can do that, you can make lightning come out of your hand.
That's true.
That doesn't defy physics, doesn't it?
It does.
No.
The
Just
physics,
don't know
you can't make the jump.
way. I mean, it doesn't rule out anything just because you don't know how it evolves there. You see, everything has endless potential until it's defined, right?
It's true.
Okay.
I think we just have different ways to approach the things that are veiled for the most. Like a gut feeling, and I feel like I have to train more like being a cat.
It's really cool though.
So you just want to be more agile in moving around, no matter what situation you're in.
Aye.
It's fair enough.
Have you ever seen Boreal shooting out these giant balls of fire?
I think we all have, yes.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that, but I want to train in a way that he can't hit me anymore.
Ah, yes. The mask is very sweaty. I'm sorry.
Anything else?
Oh no, that was really cool.
And he goes back on all fours and kind of jumps around.
What do you think, Eos? Do you think I could hit him from here?
I mean, Adrian, you could hit the sun even if the moon is out. Let's put it that way.
I do love your ego boosts. I think they're unfounded, but they're nice.
It's yours. Your accuracy is unfathomable.
I don't know about that. You saw the last fight I had.
Ah, yeah, but we all have our bad days.
Yeah. Yeah. I can do it when I really need to.
When it matters. That's all we need.
You just hear from the back.
You know you're going to regret teaching him that, right?
No. Someday could save our lives.
Him breathing heavily?
No, like if we're swarmed by giant spiders in a cave or something, and I know Hazu's in trouble because suddenly I hear him wheezing down, far away, and I don't see him, but I can hear his wheezing. I know he's in trouble.
He stands behind Eos, like upright. You wouldn't even hear me when I tell you that I'm coming.
Looking around, trying to make eye contact with the little holes in her freaking mask, trying to see where he is.
The ship sails on. It's sunny, it's clear, it's nice, it's good weather. It's very chill. You've just on this journey. You know how long it's going to take to get there. So it's a little bit different. The trip seems a little longer when you're discovering things, but at the moment it's just looping around the bastion, the Pearl, and basically beelining it towards the back end of Verdwar to try and hitch a ride for Madrina. After that, you'll shoot around past Rirtez, up the river, and into Palperroth. It'll take the better part of today to finish that journey. You have another hour or two with the Madrina until you guys reach Verdwar. And then after that, it'll be up to you if, how, and when you proceed. What do you guys want to do with your time?
I'm gonna grab everyone at some point, put them all into the captain's quarters.
Surely that's a HR meeting if you're just walking around grabbing people. Yeah, absolutely.
Do I care? No, like just more of an announcement, just like, you know, let's get everyone in to the captain's quarters.
Sure.
So, as you all know, and thank you first of all for coming, I should say. As you all know, I believe my father has a few of these artifacts, few of these things to help him well on his way of doing what he's trying to do. With that in mind, I shall be leaving the ship soon. I'm going to make my way to Verdwar. I do have the stone that Hatsu has given me, which will give me access straight back to the pearl. Hopefully that way I can, if I find out any information, if I find any items, if I find stuff to stop him in his tracks, I will have a quick way back with it all. With that in mind, obviously I'm not going to be with you when you go on this part of your journey. Depending on what I find, depending on how long it takes me, I might try to reach out or see where you are and see if I can maybe meet up. But if I don't, then suspect that I will meet you back on the Isle. Hatsu, while I am away, I am going to give you this. And she places Albie up on your shoulder. Although I won't be able to contact you through Albie, and although you won't be able to contact me either, he will be a good indication as to what may or may not happen to me. I can reform him myself closer to me, but the idea is that I will not do that for as much as able, and then that way if he disappears, you know something has happened. You know where I'm going, you know why I'm going, so you'll know where to start looking.
Use this captain, and he shows you the card that you made for him.
The map, yeah. That won't reach that distance, but actually, you'll know that I'm still about, so that's good. You'll also be able to tell where Weslyn is, where Eos is. So, use it wisely.
Hi. Don't forget, Captain, that the stone is not bound to people as far as I know. So, just be aware of how much you want to get in trouble, I guess. after you played with the fire in Unbidden. I'm a little concerned, to be honest.
I mean, if he's there, then I probably won't have much of a chance. But I don't think he is.
If you feel like he's there, promise to immediately go back to the Pearl.
If I feel like I'm in an unreasonable amount of danger that I can't handle, I will go back. With that in mind, I do also have, Weslyn, the gems that were left in my bag from the from what the trees gave to us. They're in the lockbox there in the cupboard of the captain's quarters. Make sure to use those if you need them, of course. Also, there is a slide panel hiding spot, just by the brig, funny enough, on the ship. So should you guys need to hide something, it has some properties that means it will stay hidden. Well, as much as burning down a ship will keep anything hidden, but you know what I mean. So yes, that is all. As of me leaving this ship, Hatsu is in control, is in charge, and he shall appoint his own first mate.
Hi. He looks over to Eos. No fire.
Captain, my captain. She stands up and looks towards him, Adriana. You've been here with us, with me, for over 1,000 years between that book and this world that we know. Since day one, you've shown nothing but respect and sweetness and kindness towards me. Apart from my mother and my adopted father, no one else has done this. You are my captain. You will always be my captain, in the heart and in my soul. And we will meet again.
You better believe it. Next time I see you, though, you better have that sword ready.
Absolutely. Maybe a scythe.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like that would suit you better.
And if you are in trouble and you're near the bookstore, just walk in.
I will do. If I'm that way, though, it's going to be an interesting conversation when I get back.
Can't wait to hear it.
Yes.
As my first duty, I want to announce that Eldrin is gonna be the first officer. He has the most experience in duty. He's our doctor. And I feel like he has a lot of potential to grow with this.
When Hatsu says that, there's like a moment of like Eldrin's kind of listening to the conversations and kind of like not looking at anybody. He's just kind of sitting there, and then when he hears this, he's like to attention. He's like, taking it in, just yep. He's kind of shocked, but he's like, okay, responsibility, okay. And with that, I turn to Adriana. First time we met, I didn't know what my purpose was here. Last time we're together here now, I know what my purpose is. The next time we meet, at least I'll be a bit further along and I'll know my purpose still. And the next time we meet, be sure we can spar. We will have a rematch. Not here today, though.
Maybe I'll win that time.
I fear you'd win today too. I'm not in my best suit for that, especially on a boat. But next time, sturdy ground, of course, yeah. But I will aid Hatsu to look after this ship and look after each and every single one of us. I've had a lot of reflection over the last few weeks, things to patch together, time to heal things. And I know there's times where you've said to me that I'm not making sense. It's just things that needed to process. And I understand from looking at your point of view, you have a lot going on in terms of what your father is capable of doing, and seeing that although I have things going on, you do too. So does Hatsu, so does Eos, so does Weslyn, so does Boreas, so does Dash, so does Lissa, everybody. And perspective has helped me grow and learn and come to terms with these things. I'll do my best. And I kind of put my hand on my chest.
As our resident bones, all you have to do is make sure these guys keep standing. And don't worry, I'll be with you when you go back home. I want a word with your father.
Yeah. Yeah. Goddamn. That's a conversation that I don't think I'll be able to keep up with in terms of actual context and, you know, knowledge. But I'd love to be there. But you will be there. You will have that conversation. If I have to bring him to you, I don't know if he's ever been, you know, certain places, but if I have to bring him to you instead of you bringing you to him, yeah. Look, I'm getting excited. I'm gonna just recompose for a moment. But you will meet my dad. I'll see to it.
I mean, technically I've already met him, but yes, I know what you mean.
You will see his forge. You will see... You will all see bricks under. We'll all see it. I cannot wait.
With any luck, he might be able to help me with something, and she taps her mask. Something that is a bit different. Something my father doesn't know the details of.
You say the word, and Wilhelm will do it.
As long as he doesn't scream.
My dad? I don't think I've ever heard him shout, so I think we're good.
Good.
Thank you. I know there's times where you, to me, in my view at the time, seemed that you were a bit harsh. But I know that you were trying to push me in a direction to force me to grow. Being comfortable, being complacent, growth doesn't occur there. I understand that now.
I just needed to make sure you weren't going to get everyone killed. The fact that you were able to hold your own tells me that you have the power to do it. You just need the confidence to do it.
I've learned from our... what do we call it? I don't know. It was a sparring match, but it was a little fighting tiff. I felt I took it a bit far because I didn't fully understand what was actually going on, and yeah. But I feel that with this, keeping everyone alive is one thing, but knowing how we all fit together is another. And I will aim to do that, and it's like a puzzle. Place for everything and everything in its place. And each and every single one of us has a place here. We just need to figure
Yep.
out where each one of us go. I know mine. I'll help others find theirs if they need it.
Good. Right, well, you have enough stock to get you there. You might need to pick up some provisions for the trip back. Try to keep the ship low-key going into Palperroth. I don't know if anyone will recognize the ship. Other than that, yeah, safe journey. Okay, you can all get out now.
Before I leave, I do give her a salute. Like proper, like the way Hatsu would like show like a proper sign of respect. Just gonna give her like a proper like guard salute.
Hatsu just looks over and like just bows.
I also
Two
bet.
things, Aldrin. One, he's your captain now, pointing towards Hatsu. And two, you never identify who the captain is because that's the first person that they will grab.
One, we're inside, and two, oh captains, my captains. As I turn and walk out.
You'll learn one day.
You guys would just go
Oreo?
sit there and stare at Major Anna for a while, and then she'll pop out.
Boreal, as you are now the only person left that has, wings that last more than a minute.
I'm not saving
Make
them
sure-
to fall overboard. It's a lot of work.
Just make sure you keep the skies clear for them.
Oh, of course. It's my domain.
Exactly. Well, it is when I'm not there. But then when I am there, it's our domain.
Fair.
Good. Try not to be too much of a bollocks for your brother.
Nope. No can't promise. Nope. Mm-hmm. Can't do it.
Hatsu, I tried.
Well, he's kind of his own species, I guess. Which
As
is
are we all.
as long as he follows his training.
Read books. Hide. Don't kill.
Eat Powerballs.
What about proper diet? Physical training?
Physical training, yes. Diet, I don't need to hide like you do.
You don't know?
And plus,
Maybe
the
I
oil-
can't hear
the-
you
the-
flying, but I can still smell the garlic.
I don't look this beautiful without fish oil, okay? I need it in my diet. I need.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong, Hatsu. Like, feathers, strangely enough, they take a lot of upkeep.
Maybe someday I will learn a thing or two regarding this.
Gotta live a little. Once in a
Right.
while.
Get out of my quarters for as long as I've got it left. After that, the ship is yours, Hatsu.
Hi.
I'm so glad I'm not going to be here for that one.
You mean, Captain? I thought that this is some kind of getting together thing. What did they used to call it? Like an insider or something.
I think she was just trying to pass off the fact that she was absolutely knackered from running.
Yeah. I want to make you feel more comfortable that I also get exhausted or whatever you call it.
Rather than show her that it's okay to be exhausted, why don't you show her how she can strengthen herself?
I don't
Build
wanna
up her
break
stamina. You won't. She's tougher than you think.
I know, but she doesn't know. And
That's why you need to show her.
it starts all here.
And if there's no one better on this ship to teach her how to mentally be stronger, it's you. So get to it.
I mean, Weslyn went through a lot of mind things and didn't grow completely, so maybe he will be the better teacher for that.
Okay. Well, between your meditation techniques and Weslyn's resilience, you can all teach her.
You're learning how to count cats right now.
I don't
haven't
understand
asked
how
that.
that helps, but I accept that that's a training technique.
That was my question as well.
That might help you too, Madriana, understand the magic that you have awakening inside your blood.
I don't have a cat
So
problem.
you awaken cats in your blood. How does that work? I
Yes.
want to do that too.
I think you were trying to do that earlier on the deck.
No, I want to become a cat. I don't want to wake a cat inside me. That feels strange.
That's
But maybe you're
partly
the
the
cat
lesson.
that we're counting, yeah. Counting Hatsus.
Yeah, but there's only one of me.
Is there?
I can't duplicate myself.
There's
Maybe
several Wesleys.
In this reality, there's definitely only one.
You could say that. But it may not be true.
You can say that, and that might not be true. But if we follow up everything with that ideology, talking wouldn't make sense at all.
It is a crude way to communicate, I will admit.
That could also not be true.
Now you understand.
Or you just think that I understand, but it's not true.
That is
Is
also
this one of those? Is this one of those things where, like, if you put a cat in a box and leave it there, it's either dead or it isn't?
Exactly.
only you don't know if the cat was put in the box.
No,
came upon
as
the box.
long as nobody looks into the box, it's both.
Exactly.
My fireball.
That's-
The ball.
That's getting to the root of what magic
Yeah.
is.
Well, while I'm away, I'll try and work on my magic some more anyway. Verdoir isn't exactly the best place to do it, but at least it'll give me a challenge to try and get it better quicker. I always work better under pressure.
I suspect that things in Vaudoir will be more challenging than you think they will be. Your father isn't looking just for artifacts, I think. I think your father is looking for those who can use them. Because I don't think he
Absolutely.
can.
I think he wants to.
Not everyone is tuned in to what's in the box, Madriana. Not every lock takes every key. Unfortunately, he is too blunt of an instrument to work the finer things.
I agree on all points. Other than that, he wouldn't use a key. He would just smash the box open.
These boxes are metaphysical. They can't be smashed open.
I know. Even if he can't get into the box, I don't want him even getting to the box if I can help it. That was the only reason why I wanted to hide the egg. Which is why you need to be sure that should he get to you, that should he come to receive that egg, that you can make sure it goes and never comes back.
My contingencies on that. Don't worry about that. Happens to be an expertise of mine.
Good.
You don't have to trust me, but you should trust in my skill. I've been drowning in magic long, long before you drew your first breath. And likely, I will continue to drown in magic long after you've passed.
I don't disbelieve it.
But I do have something for you that might help.
Oh?
What is coming soon does not necessarily originate where we are going. And if it is true that your father has the king on a string, then what is to come is likely of your father's doing. And if that's the case, we will need every tool at our disposal. Hatsu is right about tapping into endless possibilities. It's the nature of magic. But it is dangerous to do so when all you're reaching into is endless possibilities. Wasn't sure the purpose of this. I don't trust its source, but it is a key. One that perhaps will help you. But I cannot stress enough the danger that this presents. And Weslyn will pull out a small box from his bag.
Yeah, you will.
He will open the small box, and inside is a deck of cards.
Yeah, there is.
I cannot make you do this, and I urge you not to do this. But if you are leaving us, this may be the time to offer this. You don't have to take the cards with you. They will play themselves on their own within an hour of you drawing them. You can take the card with you. It will return to this deck after whatever is meant for you unfolds. May call it destiny, condensed into a very small, finite object. It is a powerful weapon. If you are aligned with fate,
do you believe what Hatsu says? Do you believe we are the chosen ones?
I'm not really sure what we are, to be honest. We'd have to be chosen by someone or something to be chosen. Reincarnations, maybe. Perhaps we are ghosts adrift from some wish, some powerful wish. What is known is that the universe is shattered. What was one is no longer. Everything drifts further apart. And for some reason, we, despite our intentions, have found this spot, this place, this moment in time. We are monsters in so many ways, and soon to understand what that means at the end of a blade. Chosen, maybe. I think that we don't need to condense it into such flowery words.
I guess the question really is then, why haven't you drawn from it? And if I was to draw from this item you have, its outcome would surely be what was destined for all of us, no?
I don't think it's meant for me to draw. I think it's meant for me to deal, to offer. At some point, I'm sure that they will come into use for me, but the time has not yet come. Perhaps your time is now.
Majorana stands up and heads over towards where Weslyn is. And she just looks at the cards in his hands. Do you have them stacked or are they fanned?
It's just a pile. He offers to shuffle. Should you so choose.
Damn, my two sides are fighting so hard right now.
Do it.
You can trust that I
Just
have no
saying,
problem.
you complaining since I know you about you want a deck of many things and want to draw a card.
Yep.
This
Now
is
get it
6
done.
years in the making, Ryan.
Come on, Ryan.
But I also don't want to be walking away and leaving you with a broken fucking campaign.
This
Could
is
be
already a
worse.
broken campaign. I can only make it better.
I have a lot of diamonds, don't worry.
Just wait till I draw. That's when it hits the fan.
He didn't offer them to you.
Doesn't mean I can't just grab one.
It'll happen at some point.
So for clarity, this is not the deck of many things. This is the deck of many more things. It has many more options than just the deck of many things. It does include the originals, but it also has a variety more options. It would be a D100 that you're rolling.
It's up to you. Endless potential. Power that is not of this place.
On the one hand, Weslyn, there's nothing more I'd like than to draw one of these and hope that it'd be something that would help us in our fight. On the other hand, if I pull one, I'm no different to my father. I guess the real difference would be the intent. What's your intent, Weslyn? Not with cards, not with the egg, with what you want to do with the life you've got.
I want to go home.
But what are you willing to do to get there? Burn the world?
No. You need the world to be able to use its magic. And I assume I will need a lot of it. I've committed many sins to get to this point, to be in this place and sitting here at this table. And when I get home, I will have that meal, and I will turn myself in to the Lost Speaker. And I will get in that boat. But at least I will be home.
Shuffle the cards.
And he'll shuffle the cards, slide them up in front of Matriana, offering or inviting her to cut the deck.
She'll cut out.
You can draw any number, Matriana, but I'd recommend not tempting fate. They take effect within an hour. The card can travel with you or not, but it will find its way back to this deck. You cannot stop whatever it is that you draw. You have to be sure and focused on the untapped potential that exists all around us.
Do you know, up until meeting all of you, even still a little bit on since, I've tried to be logical. I've always been logical. Action, reaction, consequences. I've never really blindly put my faith in something. However, if we are on a destiny path, if this is meant to be, there shouldn't be any problem with me doing this, should there?
As he hears
Whatever
that,
you-
Hatsu walks up to Madriana, kind of from the off, and he places his hands on her shoulder. Mother of light, creator of shadows, send us a bee for those who in need. As he casts radiance, his palms start to glow like the golden bee you would have seen from him. And it pulsates a little bit, and then it moves over onto you. And I'd say you feel like a warmth to it, and it would make you feel like you can overcome anything that tries to touch you or harm you for a certain duration.
What do you think, Hatsu? Destiny awaits?
If you doubt that you are the chosen one, then maybe you should open the box and look.
I pull a card.
Let's go.
Is that the only one you pull? You have to declare a number, I believe.
She only pulls one.
Waited for this for like 5 or 6 years.
Should we take a break?
You don't have to. You don't have to look at it, Adriana. But she'll know. You'll know in an hour if you don't.
It'd be stupid not to look in case it's something I didn't instantly notice.
There's a
The
reason
card's
they
back in the box.
There's a reason they call him deranged rhino.
There are things in D&D that I fear. The deck of many things is up there. Next to, like, freaking the Godzilla things inside the planets and stuff.
But we're the chosen ones, so it'll be fine.
I choose you.
Exactly.
Never
Rhino,
let me draw the first campaign.
I trust in the heart of the cards.
give me a D100, Rhino.
Just to put it out there, odds has always been lucky for me.
Wanna
I've
say that
seen you
before
doing
rolling?
so many rolls, Ryan, and I know the ones that count you always hit, so I've no doubt whatsoever.
That would be a 65 DM.
Madriana, you feel different. You look at the card, and it's a picture of what looks like a dwarf. Orange beard, long, hair flowing, and a big hammer in his hand. Some might look at this and see a hero, but others would look at this and see a warrior. Your strength permanently increases by 2. As you hold onto this card, you feel stronger, more powerful. You crush Dash's jugular. No, you feel really overwhelmed by power. That was... Listen, I know strength isn't the best or worst stat for you, but... Or most necessary.
Well, it puts me at a flat 0, so
Yeah.
it's not too bad, actually.
You feel good about that roll. I mean, for someone who's waited to roll for 6 years from this, I wish it was Dex or something because it can go to a max of 22, so like it raises your limit. But shit,
Yeah.
I'll take the strength. I'll take the strength over what could have been. Like there are some cards in there that would destroy you. So I wouldn't be too upset about that. The card disappears back into the box. Madriana, a little more swollen. The bicep part of your suit a little tighter.
Celtic warrior.
Got this ab thing going on. Although you probably had that anyway, to be fair. It's good.
Well, at least they didn't blow up the world.
Yeah.
What did actually happen, Captain? Do you feel different?
I feel ready.
Madriana
So
will
no
return in
doubts
Avengers
anymore.
Doomsday.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel hopeful. Strangely enough, regardless of what that card gave me, it was more the fact that it didn't do anything bad that gives me hope that maybe we are on the right path.
One of the great things about a warrior is that they come in so many shapes and sizes. But a warrior usually fights for something. They fight for the things they care about. They fight for their family. They fight for loved ones or their land or their king or something that means something to them. And I think it's pretty fitting that you got that because you're about to go fight for something that means something to you. And you're taking on this challenge alone. Something that even the greatest warriors of history have found a challenge, have found overwhelming or insurmountable. But you still face it. Seems pretty gratuitous and good timing. Strength is something you need, and strength maybe applies to the physical. Definitely you feel stronger. don't know if you could bench press the ship or anything, but you feel stronger. But emotionally, you feel stronger too. As long as you've got the people that are standing in this room, or slightly adjacent to this room, you also feel stronger.
That's the thing, is she took from it that because it was a good thing to happen, not a bad thing, that really was destiny. Like, that is meant to happen. So, if nothing else, she's more confident in what she's about to embark on.
100%.
Well, Weslyn, thank you.
Hey, whatever
And,
your fate, serve you well.
and yours. And just remember to have that ready to be made to disappear. Okay?
I think it's meant to be used in Palperroth. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I think it has a purpose. And wouldn't it be absolutely wild? That's where we're going.
I think my worry was that it absolutely does have a purpose. Just in the wrong people's hands, it could be a very bad one.
Fortunately for all of us, it needs a user. And I think a full set for it to truly be world-breaking. And I don't think that there are many users capable of using it. It'll be a long time until your father has the means to tap into this kind of magic. And by then, perhaps, we will have left this world.
Well, that's why I'm going home. So I can see if I can find out what exactly he does know and what are his future intentions.
Just know this, Amadriana. They're going to kill Remington. And it's going to spark a very bloody revolution.
Let's hope we can stop it before that happens, eh?
I think that would be the best outcome.
You do your best, all of you, and I'll try and do mine.
Dash leans in and tells you that you're clearly the far better rogue. That you have the cooler armor. You definitely have better aim. That you 100% outshine him in every way. And that he will continue to live in your shadow even though you're gone. No.
Dash,
The shadow is mine.
Why are you saying that like I didn't already know that?
He just wanted it to be, known. He can't hide it anymore. He's clearly the inferior rogue, so.
Well, right now, Dash, you are going to be the only one. Make the right connections. Don't be a fool.
He plans to be in jail 3 sessions from now. He gives you an honest farewell. I just don't know 100% what Kian would say.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's fair.
He
Well,
wouldn't.
maybe he has the situation where, like, when you have been once in jail, you struggle with the real world and you want to go back to jail to feel comfortable.
He spent one
and
night in jail
structured.
and he acclimated in one evening.
I got a regular meal and a bed,
I know that Kian would give you a meaningful goodbye, so I will pretend that he did. Because he skipped this session, I will also put in there that he is just the second best rogue in the party. That's fine.
I think it would be canon that they do the Arnie and Carl Weathers thing.
Yeah.
Dylan.
And it
you
hurts.
son of
It hurts
a bitch.
Dash a bit because his strength is under a Madriana's.
Is that just since the change, or
It's
is
just
that?
the change, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you
I'm
go.
pretty sure you guys were neutral before that, so you're a little bit stronger now. I'll have a look.
Like I said, it's one less
Yeah.
negative marker on my sheet.
You have none now, right? You're just on zeros across the board, but
I'm
with
on a-
anything,
I'm on a
it's the lowest,
zero.
yeah. Yeah, no,
That's
he's
the
weaker
I
than
had?
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only negative
the
I
only
had,
negative,
which
yeah,
has
yeah.
changed now.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool, actually, to be honest. Like having a neutral sheet and it's not even through min-maxing, it just happened organically is pretty dope.
Yeah.
But for now, we are due a break. Madriana, is there anything else you'd love to say to your party?
Just standing at the kind of the back end of the boat, wings splayed, already catching the wind already a little bit, and she just looks towards them and says, "Well, if you can't be good, be careful, and if you can't be careful, break Dash out of jail." And then she'll take off the tricorn that she had made, because she gave the original captain back his one,
That's right.
and she has her tricorn that she's been wearing, and she'll throw it to Hatsu, who she knows will catch it.
And he shouts back to Madriana, "If you ain't gonna be part of the greatest, you gotta be the greatest yourself."
Eos, fix that before I get back. And then I just lean back, duck off the back, and then they'll just see the sweep up and then her heading off.
Yeah.
I'll miss her.
Yeah. Sad day.
She took
only
it
for a
about
while.
Hatsu just became captain.
Yeah,
His best
Captain
day of his life.
Championship. Right on, my friend. You'll be missed. We shall.
Just a short break.
Yeah, we shall take a break though. Speaking of short breaks, we will BRB. Dry those eyes. We have another journey to go. We have to get to Palperroth. I demand we get to Palperroth by the end of the session. I will be furious if we spend 18 sessions on this ship. Rhino, thank you so much for your contributions. And I'm looking forward to
Dry your eyes, mate.
I'm looking forward to having you back.
Oh yeah, you will. You'll see me back.
Yeah, this ain't the Paul Walker theme. We're good. Oh,
Well, that one hurt.
Yeah.
That one hurt.
That's
I've got this. We'll be back.
Now, there was no fucking need for that one, was there? There's. Okay, I demand everyone in chat give Roper shit for the next however many sessions I'm not here for that one comment.
We'll BRB. Enjoy a break. Enjoy the boss battle. I think it'll be there. Yeah. Make sure you follow Rhino. Show him some love. Pay attention to his stream. We shall be RB. Boy. Wait, where's the button? And we are back. We found our group up on the boat. Wheezing. Not the Pokemon. Although,
So out of shape.
one day, man, running a D&D campaign, Pokemon D&D campaign. Cool. What do you guys want to do? Madriana has vacated the premises. Tatsu, it is your ship to command.
Oh, he's just gonna enjoy the shit out of it. Takes the steering wheel.
Pushes
Just
Dash in front of the steering wheel. Get to
puts-
work. He's like a tyrant.
Puts his nose into the wind. Off we go.
Eos will shout the position of the compass to Hatsu, respectively.
Okay. You have pretty much a quarter of your journey done. as you continue to sail past Verdwar. It'll be a while before you're fully past it. It's a big enough place. So, what do you guys want to do?
Eldrin,
Yeah.
may I have a word with you?
Sure. Here or
The crow's nest, if you don't mind.
sure. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Eos will clamber up to the crow's nest. Oh, wait, Eldrin.
Just gonna look around before I go up and kind of be like, does anyone notice like that I'm going up here? If anyone's looking in my direction, I'm just gonna be like, just gonna have a quick chat, I guess. And I'll make my way up as well.
When you're already up there, scout ahead.
Aye, aye. Sure thing. I'll make my way up.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain. My Captain. I make my way up, and as I kind of standing up there, I'm like, "Hey, what's up?"
A question. Since Anabadan, you speak with far more confidence, wit, and clarity. Why? This is not the Eldrin I remember. Are you one of Slate's kind?
What do you mean, Slate's kind?
Slate could transform into other beings.
No, jeez, no.
Eos cannot have.
No, no, no. Look, I'm not mad at anybody when I say what I'm about to say, but time with you guys than time without you guys, and with everything that has gone on, I was quite shook for quite a bit of time, and it kind of felt like I was on my own a little bit at times, and I was scared. You were all a lot older than me, and I've not been through things that.
How old are you?
Insane. 25.
Oh, okay.
How old are you? You're, I'm pretty sure, like.
28 in human years.
Okay, but clarify your years.
Oh, I'm. If you're to put it in the perspective of Aelvar years, I'm barely past the foundling.
Okay, so you're still young, but like
At heart.
the shit you've been through is more insane than me, and you've had time to process it, and you know, you have family that you were in and around with, you were at the school with people, at classes and stuff. I was homeschooled and then brought to a place where I was able to practice magic, and then I'm fighting with people on my first day, and then I'm going around places, I get kidnapped, all this shit. I felt like you at times did not give a single shit about me.
I have a mother, and that's it. My blood father, I barely know the man. My real father's missing or dead, hopefully just missing, and I need to find him. I believe, though, this is something we need to discuss as a group, perhaps. My blood father might be involved with your captives? Maybe?
Hold up.
Captors.
Okay.
People who captured you.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'm getting lightheaded even think about that, and I'm.
Oh, there. You just sit down.
No. Okay. See, look, this is the type of stuff that I could not process, and I was very confused with what's going on with my life, and realizing like you said, captors, people after me. Why are they after me? Who is after me? They could be standing next to me. I would not know. I was kidnapped from an alleyway. Out of nowhere. I didn't see them coming. Why was I not prepared? How am I prepared now? What has changed? What is different? I could not process it. I started writing down things. Slowly processing it. I felt I couldn't talk to anybody about it because everybody was like, oh, crazy shit happens. Let's just move on. And I tried to do that and I couldn't. So the only way I could was by writing it down. I wrote my thoughts down. I processed it. And I looked at everybody else's stuff and thought, you know, I've gone through some stuff. It's not as bad as what some of them have gone through. I will own my own things though, and I will process it. And every night, everyone takes their little bit of time to go to bed and do whatever. I know you trance and stuff. I take a little bit of time to reflect, look at my things, and try to look at the bigger picture of life. And that as much as things have gone haywire for me, it's all okay. I'm on the right side of the ground and I'm doing better every day. That's why now I've realized that I need to tighten my shoelaces. I need to be, as quoted by parents sometimes, a big boy. I need to be an adult about things. Dash has kids. Perspective of that alone, for me, is insane. That
I agree.
The feeling that I have seeing a small human with similar eyes to me, and she is not anything to me other than my friend's daughter, and to see that she is the same to me melts my heart, makes me want to protect her. I have nothing to do with anything related to family, like kids, nephews, sons, daughters, anything. That is the closest. And to me, that makes me want to hurt people if they want to hurt her. I don't want to hurt people. I want to save people, heal people. But if someone was to hurt that child, they would see pain from me. They would receive pain. That's how I feel. And I can't have a clouded mind and judgment when these things are on the line. I can't waddle around going, oh, I'm sad, things are happening, oh, and Dash is dead on the floor. I have to act. I have to do things. I have to focus. All these things happened and it made me realize I need to grow up. I've matured.
You certainly have. You brought a man back to the living, Eldrin. I witnessed it. You shoved a diamond into a body and suddenly, poof.
And I hope I never need to do it again, but I will remain here in case I need to.
But are you okay?
Now?
In general, we haven't talked about what happened to you or many things possibly, but I need to know, are you okay?
I wish... Well, do I really wish? Things have happened and led to this exact conversation. Would I go back and change it? Maybe not. If you had have asked me weeks ago, was I okay? I probably would have been very upset and probably would have thrown everything that was on my mind to you or to anybody. I know Hatsu did ask me at times, are you okay? What's going on? What's on your mind? How can I offload my petty problems to a man whose entire way of life was destroyed, his family ripped apart? How could I compare my issues to these, and how could I offload and say how upset and how lost I am when he is going through so much himself? But he pushes through because his mental fortitude leads him that way.
I didn't have very strong.
Yeah, and I didn't have what he has. He was born and raised and nurtured that way, and that is just his being. Mine was not that way. I was mollycoddled at home, kept away from the dangers of life. Didn't get that. He has a very solid outer core. I don't. And I've learned that I need to grow that.
He could be suffering beneath the mask.
We're all suffering beneath a mask. But we just need to sometimes talk about it. That's okay.
Can I offload something to you?
Absolutely.
Don't believe me to be weak, but I may need your help.
Okay. We all need help. That's fine.
When we were in the book, I saw you were a guard and investigating missing people as part of that duty. My dad. My real,
Yes.
actual dad.
Yeah.
The commander. I don't believe he's dead. I think he could maybe just be missing, lost. I don't know. When we're away from Palperroth and kind of see what maybe was after that, because I'm sure something else will happen that we need to deal with, I will need your help and potentially the help of the rest of the party. I need to get home to my mom and then maybe back to Ashrest and start the investigation there.
Okay.
Would that be the right place to ask those who were in charge of him to find his last whereabouts?
Yeah, so you're asking me about a paper trail. Where's the
Yeah,
start of this paper
That's the
trail?
word. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, absolutely. If there's people that you knew he hung around with, or if there's people he frequently maybe communicated with, if there's places that he was known to work for, or anything like this, places that he maybe visited to buy things, groceries, anything at all. These
My
things.
mom would probably.
Yeah. Any of these are threads that we can pull on and try lead us in the right direction. And if we need to offload help, you know, and expand the search, I can always try to do something. But yeah, like there's connections through all of us here, not just myself, but absolutely. But yeah, we can do that. We can, you know, we can go as high or low in terms of this search. We can go in terms of asking. No, you can ask anyone on the street. You could ask anyone, a beggar on the street, hey, here's a coin. Do you know anything? Did you see anyone of this description? Do you know this name? Did you see anyone enter this place by this description? Anything like that. Sometimes that's the best thing to do. Or if you don't want to go that route, you can go in and ask the shopkeepers, hey, this person, insert name, has usually, you know, frequent here for whatever. Have you seen them in a while? Anything like that, you know? Or you could then go the whole official route that people sometimes do but sometimes don't like to do, is could put up a poster and say, hey, missing person, reward given, and the work could be anything. But again, it's whatever you would like to go.
That is,
You could do them all.
it's way better than my idea. I was just gonna take this boat at night and wander around the ocean.
No, you can't just wander around the isles like that. No. That's not going to work because you're a one-woman army, and as much as that sounds great and heroic and could be a fantastic story or novella, that's not going to really work because you're a target as it is, unfortunately. And I don't want to paint you as a target, but the big thing, what you've mentioned as well, is that, you know, he's your dad. I don't know what he looks like. Is he like you?
You've seen him. When we were in the book, you saw the dreamscape, the Leviathan ship went, and many times.
You know, a lot of things I don't know how to phrase this, and there's probably a better way of doing this, but to get past a lot of things that have happened, I've kind of repressed them and pushed them away.
That's
I do
bad
remember
for
being
you.
on the boat and that happening multiple times, and I remember waking up and being at certain points, but I don't like to think about those things because that book was quite a long time, and I don't like that.
1,027 years and a couple of months by my calculations, yeah.
Well, I'm still 25, so let's just focus
At
on
heart.
that. So, body and mind, thank you. Look, we can go about these things whatever way suits you, but you could go a whole different way of then notifying nobles or people of notoriety, should I say, even. Hey, can you help me locate a person of interest? People with money, with backing, with further reaches than ourselves. That's
Like an
also
admiral or something.
yeah. So a mayor of a city, something like that. If you get in favor with someone, you could do anything. Yeah, that's it really. Look, I something that's kind of bothered me, and I think it's best to probably just be honest with you and talk to you straight.
What's up?
You have my blood.
Oh yeah. It's in here, my little component pouch. See? Some string.
Is it-
Hang on, there's
is
a button.
Mixed with all the rest.
No, there's separate compartments inside of it.
Look, the people that are after me, the people you said your dad might have
I
something.
don't have his blood, unfortunately. No.
No. Okay. One, it kind of feels a bit weird. Two, people are after me for my blood.
Why?
You
Is it the
know
eyes?
probably more than I do, probably just as good as I do. Probably. But Weslyn would probably know more. Weslyn seems to be more knowledgeable of blood and the power.
That's why I'm
of
collecting
blood.
it.
But the issue is that if you use my blood, I don't know what could happen, what would happen, what will happen, or what should. I feel like nothing should happen because blood is just blood, to me anyway. But Weslyn said that blood is power, and my blood is something that they're trying to find power with or for or use it. I don't know. I suppose I'm going to just spit it out and say, can I have my blood, please? I just don't feel right with that.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry.
Yo spends like a little bit of time, and she grabs a little separate compartment made of fabric. It's like a little fabric sock, effectively, in the shape of a vial, full of the sandy blood of Eldrin. Gives it to you.
Thank you. I'll take it off. I'm sorry. I know you have no ill intent at all.
No,
But-
it's literally in case Weslyn needs it for some reason. I don't know what. I do understand that there's powerful magic out there that requires, but I personally don't have use of it at
Yeah.
the moment. But hindsight is, I don't know. Thursday.
Look, I just don't think it's a good move, personally, because if you use this blood magic somewhere, or if you did something, or if Weslyn did something, what if that painted you as a target? I wouldn't.
Oh,
I
I
wouldn't
see. We're
like
already
that.
targets.
Most likely, but well, where we're going to be targets most likely also. But yeah, I just don't think it's a good idea. Sorry.
I get that, absolutely. Is there anything else?
Honestly,
As much as I know
That
you,
was
Eldrin,
the-
I don't know you.
honestly, other than it being quite upsetting that I felt that I couldn't really talk, I'm past that now. I did feel quite upset about it. There was times I wanted to shout. There's times I wanted to just shout at y'all and be like, do you even fucking care about me? But I think that's worn. I think that's gone. I think
Yeah.
I'm over that.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I've again kind of offloaded all this, because again, like you said, we don't know each other on the deepest of levels of conversation, other than just we're both here. But that's the thing, we're going to be spending a lot of time on these boats with each other, going around with things. You now know that, hey, I won't collect Eldrin's blood again, and that's good for me.
But if you
yeah.
do bleed on the battlefield, we need to get rid of it.
Yeah, that would be best, and I'll probably...
I can't leave my traces behind because
Yeah.
you never know what that Decker guy could be doing.
Well, yeah, like, look, Decker's Decker. And that's a conversation for when we go to Brixunder, because he's known there and everything. And, you know...
You guys mentioned you met him on a boat.
Yeah.
He's from Brixunder?
I don't know if he's actually from Brixunder, but he's definitely frequently visited and been around, and I am familiar with him since a young boy, and he has gotten work commissioned, I would say, probably the best way to phrase it, from my dad, or my dad has kind of like just worked sporadically on things, and he's either bought them or got my dad to do things. It's kind of a thing that I wouldn't have been privy to. It would have been more of a situation of, hey, get the kid out of here, you know. Would have been my mom kind of bringing me around to be like, oh, here's your dad, he's working, because I would have obviously wanted to see him, but it was more or less kind of a flying visit. He was mainly in his workshop.
Eldrin, do you mind if we go down onto the deck and at least get our captain Hatsu in on this conversation, at least?
Yeah, by all means.
Okay. Eos will clamber down.
Okay, I will do the same. I'll descend.
Captain.
Hi. What have you
permission.
observed?
Many things. 6 seagulls. 1 could be a pigeon. I don't know. But
When there's seagulls
land.
and a pigeon, land must be close. What's the coordinates?
Oh, she looks at the compass. Port 12 degrees.
How far are we away?
Voice in the sky. How far away?
No voice in the sky.
Okay. At least 3.5 hours.
How many knots do we do?
42.
That sounds a little bit fast.
I believe it's spoken to it. We have many
You
sails.
believe?
Yes.
I have a question for you, Eos.
Of course.
Do you still planning on stepping a little bit in the shoes of your father?
I would love to.
He was a captain, right?
Commander. He was once a captain, then a commander. Could have been
I
admiral.
think-
Admiral.
I think he would know.
This is part of why I brought Eldrin with me here, Hatsu. There's 2 things I would like to discuss with you, and then the rest. When we are finished with Palperroth and all going well, we survive. I don't believe my dad died. I believe he is simply missing. The reason I spoke to Eldrin in private is he was a guard. Part of that is investigating. He has thoughts and ideas of ways that maybe I could ignite my own investigation. But first I would need to go home, speak with my mom, understand what he did socially, who he talked to, and then maybe go back to Ashrest. But that was his place of work. That's where he sailed out from.
Do I remember last time we've been there?
That's where Weslyn collected Virelia from. She was a captive.
Do you think it's a good idea to go there?
Not right now. Maybe.
I want to ask you something.
Hmm.
No, I want to tell you something.
Oh.
My grandmother used to tell me that story. She said when she was a young girl, there was a day in the dojo where 3 boys went up to the sensei and asked, "Sensei, how have you become so good?" And he replied, "Well, when I sit, I sit. When I eat, I eat. And when I walk, I walk." And the 3 boys said, "Well, we do the same." And he said, "No, you don't. When you're walking, you're already sitting. And when you're sitting, you're already eating. And when you're eating, you're already walking away." I understand, Eos, that I thought you would think about what happened to yourself, but obviously you also thought about what happened to your father. A little bit late for my taste, but everybody's different. But I will highly encourage you to sit when you sit and walk when you walk. Because if you don't, you will have a rough time in Palperroth.
I see.
We will have a chat about that after, but
Yeah.
I need you on your A game with your mask and confident to be the person that you need to be.
I will.
Hi.
Hi.
And I will help you with everything I can do to help you with what you need to do.
Arigato mas. Masu-san. Now, second thing, I just learned that Mr. Decker is quite a visitor to Eldrin's dad in his forge.
Oh, you have met him as well.
Oh, I met the father in Weslyn's special magical house.
No, you have met Decker in Saigon no Toshi.
In person?
Yes.
This is Rory's memory failing him now.
Do you remember the big parades with the boats?
Yeah,
You've been on my family boat, haven't you?
of course, I remember, yeah.
Do you know what was right next?
There was a odd float with many
Big shiny
mechanical
boat.
beings. Yeah,
Megaverse company.
yeah.
Armor.
That is Mr. Decker.
I remember him at the Arcanum as well. Very popular fellow.
See, I didn't meet him at the Arcanum. You guys did.
Refused
But
to
I
meet
met
him.
him at Saganatoshi. I believe he.
Why
gave-
are you interested in him?
It's concern.
Why is it concern?
The same reason as to why, if our blood falls on the ground, I'm determined to either collect it or destroy it. I don't
You
trust.
collected blood
Just a few samples.
from where?
Myself, Dash, and Boreal. Although Boreal tried to firebolt his own. It was just myself and Dash and Eldrin, but I gave Eldrin back his.
Why would you do that?
I would rather not leave traces of our blood and sand on public area.
Is it a public area?
The Bastion, there's many people. Now, most of which we trust, absolutely. But if people were to come to the Bastion and then see our blood on the ground, they might.
What would people do with my blood?
Weslyn would know more about this, but there's types of magic out there that can create things from blood. Or find us with it too.
As far as I understand, they need to use their own blood. That's the price they pay.
I don't know, I'm just treading cautiously.
Do you also collect your hair?
No.
Because I know people that can track you with that.
What? No, it's purple, but
It can be done. Magic can do a lot of things.
Better safe than sorry, but don't do weird things with it, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of things can be done. Someone could try, I don't know, try be you.
good luck.
I don't think they need blood for that. Slate
No,
didn't need
but
blood.
but that's it. Like that's magic, I guess.
I
Right?
have a question. Why do you think more about Samuel Decker than Dr. Harrow?
I had no issues with Harrow. She bared me no danger when I met her a couple of times, actually.
So
I
you,
understand now, of course, what happened to Slate and all of that, but to me personally, perfectly fine.
wait, so has Decker done something to you personally,
No, I just do not trust him.
but you trust the doctor that on the record did manipulate Slate to the being that he is now
I did not know
and
that at the
tinkered
time.
around with Weslyn and created living trees and what she did to Gorebound that we had to save.
I have no knowledge of this before my interactions with Dr. Harrow.
But you do now.
I do know. Now I wouldn't trust her.
I don't understand your reasoning.
Well,
Do you have reasoning?
yeah. Before I was made aware of what happened to everyone due to Dr. Harrow, I met her 2 or 3 times. Perfectly fine. Quite a nice being at the time. I helped grow her plants. Turns out her plants turned into demon twig monsters. Then I learned not to trust her. And then I was informed of what happened to Slate and Weslyn and
But
everything.
did I ask Eos past 3 years? Or did I ask Eos now?
You asked now, but I gave you the answer that I did trust her at the time that I met her.
But I ask you if you trust her now.
I do not trust her now.
But why do you think about Decker and not about her?
Because my
As
gut
a
says
threat.
it's bad.
All right.
I think she's just processing, but it's also because I brought up Decker and different things. Like we were kind of conversing about it, so I think she's
I
just.
don't understand why.
He's human.
We were just having lots of conversations, really. I might have kind of just like stirred up that conversation.
I'm just confused because there is a man that murdered almost all my people, destroyed my city, arranged that my weird brother can kill my father, steal the fucking family heirloom, has people that raped and murdered and whatever did to you, and you think about a person that has never done anything bad to you. That doesn't make sense to me at all. I don't want to blame anybody, but I'm pretty sure we have reasons for mistrusting people. And there's plenty of them. We don't have to make something up.
None of this is made up, Hatsu.
Okay, so help me understand what's the reason for investigating into Decker more.
I just wanted to discuss that with you with Eldrin because it came up during our conversation. And I thought it'd be better for more years to be in on it than there were. Because if we do go to Brixunder, and if it turns out for some reason Omegaverse has taken over the
I
entire
hope
city.
we will meet him. I hope.
But am I to trust him?
We shouldn't trust anybody.
Good.
But is he the highest priority on our problem list?
No.
No.
It's a food for thought.
Should we sit when it's time to sit? Absolutely.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. My father situation has been on my mind for a long time, but we've been thrown left, right, up and down, backwards through time and everything.
I'm sorry,
It's been
I've not talked to Boreal yet.
Really?
And he just leaves and would look out for Boreal.
Grabs the steering wheel.
Okay. Yeah, you find him.
Mopping floors.
It honors you that you take this serious. May I have a word?
Certainly.
We didn't have the chance to talk, I guess.
No, we've been busy.
No, I'm busy, but that's fine. I don't know if you know, I don't know if Gigi taught you something or Okasan said anything, but there's a reason why Otosan gave his life to Draka. Do you know?
No, but I assumed he never did anything without purpose.
What do you think?
I assumed to save someone. Save the town, the city.
That was not the reason. What if you would know that you have one more brother?
Oh, I do know. And
Well.
with that, I'll hand Hatsu the letter that Hashirama gave to me when I left for school.
Yeah. You can go ahead and roll that into chat.
Yeah.
So it turns out that Hashirama gave Boreal a letter. And it says, Pale Claw Boreal. If you're reading this, then the time has come for truth better written in quiet than spoken in haste. You entered this house not by blood, but by need. Remember this. A house is not made worthy by blood alone, but by those it shelters and who stands for it. That is why you are here. In Saiganotoshi, we are taught that a sword is a promise before it is a weapon. Steadiness, duty, restraint. I have seen those things in you. Not softness, but strength that knows where it stands. You may one day question whether you belong among the Toshitsugu, and if that day comes, understand this. Belonging is not only birth, it is discipline, loyalty, and a will to carry weight without bitterness. Blood matters, but choice matters more than men admit. There's one truth I withheld. Before you, Asuka, or Hatsu, there was a son of my blood. I hid him, and in doing so, I failed him. I named it duty, but it was fear. That failure did not leave me. It followed me to the day you entered this house. His memory guided my hand, but it was not the reason you stayed, nor the source of my pride in you. You were not a second attempt, nor a shadow cast by another name. You stood, you endured, and you earned your place, not by blood, not by my regret, but by who you chose to become. Understand, you were not kept out of pity, nor convenience. You remained because it was right. Do not become another man's shadow, neither Hatsu nor anyone. Learn from them, but never become them. Become yourself, sharpened by truth and steadied by duty. A warrior who only knows how to strike is useful, but a man who knows when not to strike is worthy. If anger finds you, master it. Pain may shape a life, but must never rule it. In my eyes, you are a Toshitsugu. What others decide after me is beyond my hand. What you are is not. Some are born into a house, some become one. And in my absence, Asuka and Hatsu will decide your place in this clan. They will decide if you are worthy of the Toshitsugu name. Walk with honor, Boreal, and if honor feels distant, walk with honesty until you reach it. Hashirama Toshitsugu of Saiganotoshi.
As he finished reading it, he looks up to him. Your place was never in doubt, Boreal. But I think that Father understood that he can't run away from the monsters that he created while trying to play a game that was meant to be winnable. I think he understood in the end that he has to own it. I don't like the way he chose to do that, but I respect it. I'm not sure if we can convince Draka that all these people don't have to do anything when his pain and his suffering. And it might be attractive to walk that path. But I can only encourage you, never ever doubt your place, Boreal. Never go that way. No matter how many people throw shit at you, judge you, I will always be there, no matter who wants to touch you.
I'll be there for you as well, brother. Until death takes one of us.
And further beyond. I never asked how you feel about this.
I don't know how to feel about it. I don't have any more information past the letter. We never talked about the place. I get the jokes. I don't mind the jokes. Hell, I've even been looking out for a pack of crayons. But with time comes wisdom.
You're proof of that. You know, I always thought that my little brother would never find the courage to man up and take responsibility, but you proved me wrong. In times where I thought everything would have slipped through my fingers, you were there and you owned it. So if you need anything from me, just let me know.
I don't need to. You'll be there. Just like I know people on this ship will be there.
They might be late though, but they might
They
show
can
up.
walk really slowly.
I don't even know, like,
I think you should make them run sprints on the deck. Get their energy up, get their stamina up.
do you think so?
I mean, you work me through the drills. Why not work them? But
I would have to ask Mom, I guess.
what she doesn't know won't hurt, especially if it's for a good thing. It's not selfishness.
Yeah, I know that's part of your new identity. But I don't own it. What Gigi told us, what Mom told us, is not ours. It's borrowed. Until we
Understand.
perfect it, we're not allowed.
Did Mom not also teach flexibility?
Flexibility doesn't necessarily mean to bend everything to your needs, Boreal.
I can run, I can fly, I don't need drills. I grew up with the drills. This is for the others.
I'll think
And-
about it.
It's also not bending everything. It's... Call it introducing your friends to your culture, your way of life, your understanding. How can they grow without the knowledge?
Who would have thought Boreal would be one teaching you, brother?
God damn it! As she jumps, like, surprises me, the wings are just gonna go fully out.
Asuka is sitting along the banister just watching you guys.
I wouldn't have, but I hoped. By the way, you know Palperroth the best, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Dash and Lissa, maybe. But you would see it with our kind of viewing things. What do you think, how should we approach?
Yeah, this was a discussion I wanted to have. It is clever to have masks and disguises and to use magic to really sell it. But there are places here, especially the closer you get to the king, where the disguises won't help and the magic won't help. When you go somewhere unknown, scout it first. Take care. Send those of you that can walk in the crowds.
Oh no, I think it's only Dash.
Then it's only Dash. I get by because I have ways of blending in naturally. But if I go to the wrong parts of town, I'm sure they would discover things that I do not want discovered.
How do they do that?
The crisis response unit have ways of detecting magic and its uses and removing its effects. Avoid their building. Avoid the palace. And anything that looks bureaucratic. Just stay casual.
So they have more people than the ones that we have met in Saigo. More doppelgangers, more people that can twist your mind.
Nothing they do is magic or problematic in that way. They just have ways of taking those effects off. They spent a long time working on it.
I would consider taking the form and the appearance of anything quite magical.
You won't find anyone working for the crisis response unit who can do that.
I know one. Maybe two. Actually, three.
Just be careful.
Hi.
There's nobody with any link to us who have strings powerful enough to help you if you get caught.
Do you think it would help if we stop somebody stop somewhere before we get to Palperroth to kind of pretend to sell something?
You would have a better time entering the harbor, blending in with the merchants there, than you would by using the main gate. Ensure that you show up either ready to buy or ready to sell.
Hi.
People will pay attention. Both the good and bad. So, don't just act the part, be the part. As Father taught us. And remember that this isn't just about getting by the skin of your teeth. This is about being convincing. So convincing that they welcome you back with open arms. If you intend to do this, you all better be 100% sure of what it is you intend to do when you get off this ship.
Can you make me a list maybe what would be common things to say in Palperroth? Common places to go
New vendors.
as a merchant?
New vendors come all the time. You would lean into your strengths by saying that this is the first time you've been to Palperroth. This isn't a lie. By trying to deceive them, that's where you will stumble. Tell them as much truth as possible so that it is convincing. If this is your first time here, make it your first time here. Because if I give you the name of a tavern and they ask, oh, have you talked to this person? You're already in trouble. There are hundreds, maybe thousands of people that I would need to teach you about to make it convincing. Instead, you're new merchants, starting something new.
Hi.
We were just in Anbaden. You could say you just came from there, and you were chartered, asked to come here, collect some goods, buy some things, and bring them back. That wouldn't be unusual to get dozens of ships a month doing that.
All right.
Did Madriana give you paperwork for this ship?
Nope.
Do you know anyone incredible at forging?
I can try.
We need either that or a decent bribe when we arrive.
I will talk to Dash about that. I think he's pretty good with that too.
Didn't Madriana say there was stuff in the safe? The captain's quarters? Or was that just
Can have a look. I'd assume they are in the captain's chambers, so Hatsu would look it up.
For the purposes of this, I would say we loop in Eos, Weslyn, and Eldrin to try and get any possible questions required, because we have about 8 minutes left of the session. So instead of delaying anything, I'll say that for that part, you guys probably were brought in on that. You heard the conversation as far as Asuka talking about Palperroth. She wouldn't have kept that hidden, so that you guys can just be easier a part of that section, rather than recap everything for them. Yeah, you go to the captain's quarters, you open the little box. Rhino says that the paperwork's in the lockbox there, so.
And 114 orums worth of gems.
There, that's marked on the ship already, yeah. But well remembered. Because I know we were looking for that like crazy last time, so yeah.
Where do these come from?
It's a gift from the forest.
Why is everybody so obsessed with diamonds?
I really have no
Rubies.
Diamonds are so
Emerald.
important. Okay, we just need to remember that
Only for Dash.
for everybody.
Remington also gave me diamonds and I didn't understand the purpose.
Yeah, well, look, diamonds are super important. Let's just remember that. Conversation done.
So-
I do have a question though.
You first.
About walking around there. So, being from Bricks Under, I don't know if it would be like a whole issue with me going around in my outfit, because I'm wearing colors that would be very well known for the area and whatnot. Would it be best that I changed anything?
No.
Oh,
Because you're the god of this ship, Captain.
perfect. In regards to the whole situation of only Dash being able to go around, I am able to change certain things with my appearance with my eyes, but it is magic, I believe. Obviously, that could be an issue. I don't know. Or would it be? Or I could just go with the goggles. I have a visual impairment. Like, would they take the goggles off me to see my eyes?
Depends where you go. Avoid the palace,
think we
avoid the crisis response unit.
And I think we should kind of go through the city by night, if you ask me.
If you want to blend in and go to some stores, it would be good also to try and get yourself seen. If you look like you're trying to hide, people will detect that and notice that. Patterns are picked up. There may be a lot of people, but the guards here are not like the guards in other places. They pay attention.
Okay.
We can try to hide, even in the open. But we should all be very well aware that there are those tied to crew that know we're coming.
What
And
about...
maybe we should fully dress, Weslyn.
Yes. Pants, please.
But they're so itchy.
I know, but I will have to wear the mask always within Palperroth.
Shorts, maybe, then? Like,
I left the pants in the other room. I mean,
Do you have socks?
it's just nice. Socks?
Do you have shoes?
No, wait. No, let's not think about my dingleberries real quick. Let's just think about, like, Harrow. Harrow is the problem.
Is she here?
Well, I mean, when is she not here?
You're not wearing Harrow.
I mean, you could pretend that you still work for her.
I don't know if that would necessarily be pretending.
Well, you still work for her.
Don't know if I
Why
ever
do
did.
you not know?
You know, when you live for 1,000 years in a continuous state of dream, it's really hard to get all of those pieces to line up in a cohesive.
But you met
Timeline.
Slade that way, so you obviously worked for her.
I don't know the nature of my relationship with Slate at that time, nor do I know the nature of my relationship with Harrow, nor do I know at what point in time Harrow pulled me from the hole.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you can still pretend if shit hits the fan, whatever a fan is.
He is very much so watching whether or not we pretend or not.
So you think she's still observing?
Why would she not? Why would she stop?
Maybe she pulls from dreams as well.
She is there. In a sort of. I don't think that she has the command of it that I do. But she is there.
She's not the only one.
No. She is not.
Quick thought. Dash's lady person.
Perfume
Vodrell.
person.
Yeah, Vodrell lady. We could be assisting with import for her.
A ship at this size.
Just a large import.
I know
Yes.
something about naval boats, and a ship at this size carrying just perfume is very unusual.
As you look out the window, you notice that you're passing the turnoff because nobody is steering the ship.
Eos, please running stair. Please.
Because Eos
U-turn.
was on the wheel before she got picked up and put here. Yeah, she retains control of the ship.
You take the turn, last second. You move and head up the riverway, which suddenly starts to speed up for you.
Oh,
You will be at Palperroth
Half
in
sail.
approximately 15 minutes.
sheepers creepers. Okay.
Put on my helmet.
Boreal sails, please. Quartermast.
Hi, Captain.
Not just captain.
Do we?
I'm the intern.
Do we talk to her?
To Vodrell.
Arrow.
Oh, there's too many people right now.
No.
I think you're gonna talk to her anyway, Weslyn. That's just what you do.
The question is, how do we approach that?
No, the question is, how do you approach that? You have to put the pieces together, right?
I'm not
Slade
sure
had
that-
his very own way with that as well. I think he's still trying to figure it out, to be fair.
If he stuck around, I'd help him.
Oh, he's gone. At least for now.
You say that.
I told him that he can come back anytime, but he left the book.
Where's the book?
I don't know. Hatsu thinks maybe somewhere on the Pearl.
So we lost it after the people came out of it?
No. Why is it lost? Vatharos is still in there.
Is someone minding it, is my question.
Hatsu thinks his mom will take good care of it.
The ship speeds up.
Slow down.
It becomes increasingly difficult to manage it until suddenly it immediately slows down as you enter the harbor and come to almost a standstill, using just wind to navigate yourself towards the harbor's docks of Palperroth. Before anything can be done, Dash leaps from the ship and runs down the harbor, heading straight for his home. He navigates the streets in a way he hasn't done since he was just a boy. He knows where he is. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. He's a minute away from his childhood home. He runs up to find the door with a stamp upon it, with a seal of the crisis response unit, and tape around the house. He removes the tape and he pushes open the door, finding several remnants of what was here. He finds a leather jacket, quite small, possibly of a child, against the chair. But he also finds no sign of anyone being here for probably several days. The fruit on the counter is moldy. The place is boarded up. And there is a distinct lack of what he would describe as the home of his mother. He walks outside and looks around for anything to latch onto. But that's where we'll end the session tonight. Good luck, Kent. Looking forward to having you back next week, bro. Oh.
Wow.
I just realized something. Dash never was the chosen one. He stole the invitation.
He did.
He's the imposter, for fuck's sake.
Yup.
He earned his way in a different way.
Or he is the chosen one because he chose this.
Chose to steal the invitation.
Wow.
You were the chosen one.
Don't use my logic against me. That's not fair.
Wow.
Let's give the raid to our friends over at Orc Skull. We haven't raided them in a bit.
Oh, cool.
He's in for a good week next week when he's back.
Yeah, for session 100.
Yes, next week, go to our Discord, use the stream chat, ask the questions. Beyond the Isles, 100.
Yeah.
There'll be question prompt in chat. I think Rory already did one, but maybe if you just want to pop up a reminder there, Rory, during the week, and we will
Yep.
try to get some questions filled in. We will take them down, do our best to answer what we can, and we will also be sort of reliving the last 100 sessions. So for those of us who are maybe a little newer to the campaign, thank you so much for joining us. But you'll find out some stuff about the story so far. Rhino says he'll be there. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'll be
Rock
good.
and roll. Special guest,
looking...
I'm Adriana.
Well, he's served guest. He's been there for all 100 episodes.
Special guest.
This is technically episode 100 if we're being real, because we did do a session 0 that was live. But for all intents and purposes, it'll be next week. So we'll do our best to get a date up for that and stuff, and we'll announce it in our Discord for those who want to see it on Twitch live. We will also put it on YouTube. But for now, we will set up our raid. A literal orc raid, because we're actually raiding another orc group, which I'm very fond of.
No way.
Giddy up.
Mr. Orc is DMing. They're playing Sigilborn, Tales of Kelzaria, by the looks of it. So, we will be back next week. If you're just interested in the art, we'll be back next week, and we will pick up from there, hopefully with Mr. Kean ready and joining us, and we will also pick up on the boat as well and see what happens there, because we have to dock and speak to the dockmaster.
Speak to the dockmaster. We've got to put up the rifle cannon flags, got to bring the sails way up, slow down.
And all of that while you're staring at the dockmaster's face.
You got to request landing, and then they come back to you in like 30 seconds saying no.
We have to pay the fine too for like illegal boarding, you know, with Dash jumping onto the dock before we actually landed.
There's definitely going to be a fine for that, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to pay the cheese tax, which is just to a random stray dog that's there just at the dock.
We have a chicken for that.
Yeah, you do have chicken for that.
He don't eat cheese, he eats chicken.
He eats the chicken tax.
You can bypass the cheese dog tax by just petting them. Press Y to pet.
Press Y to pet. Well, the raid is going to hop off in about 11 seconds. So thank you so much for being us here, being us.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you for being us. We love you. No, but thank you for being here with us. We really appreciate you. We love you. Say hi to our friends over at Orc School. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Ciao,
ciao. Ciao, ciao, motherfucker. Oh shit, the button's not working.